Alright, everyone, welcome back to another episode after a long hiatus, which I apologize for, of Factions on the Opticcraft server. My name is Phillip, aka Elf, and let's just kind of jump into this. I had some software issues, and so that's why I was gone for a while. And then I had Christmas and New Year's, and that stuff dealt with travel and all that. But I'm finally back. This is the second time I am recording this little welcome back video because my new software, I did not know that it didn't automatically set up my microphone because I'm a noob. So this one might seem a little off, maybe even a little rehearsed, but most of that's because, well, I've already done it once. Alright, let's go ahead and jump right in. We've got a little bit of stuff to go over, and one of the really sad things that I have to say at the beginning of this is that Allegiance is dead. It's gone. It was incited again. Someone actually... Oh, sorry about that. Well, I'll just continue talking. Someone actually disbanded it and then overclaimed it, and it didn't go well. The leaders ended up switching to a completely different server. But on a slightly positive note, you guys might remember Sherman from one or two episodes. I went ahead and joined his faction and am the co-leader. And I got co-leader basically out of a bet. He didn't think that I could make enough money in 1 week to get 7 pigman spawners. And, well, I took him up on that bet, and I won. Alright, so a lot of things have changed. Custom enchants got added in, and they're under divination. And so I've made a little bit of progress. I'm up to level 329 on those. So I'm just, working my way through. One of the best things that I think you guys will enjoy is that I'm Centurion now. I went ahead and this is I believe it's the $50 rank. And it comes with /fix, which is great on the custom enchants because you can't actually repair those yet. So, one thing that I wanted to make sure that I showed you guys while I was here in this little welcome back video was this amazing thing. It has Shockwave and Specialist. And if you guys are familiar with custom enchants and the normal kits that come on, then you already know where this is going. And for those of you that don't, which I didn't, this is interesting. I F-wild on top of a tree. That's interesting too. Shockwave will actually get rid of 18 blocks. It makes strip mining so much more easier. Which that is part of the reason why now I am ranked 18th on the server for mining, because mining is fun. Alright, let's go ahead, get down here so I can show you the other part, which is Specialist that's on this pickaxe. And, here. This isn't the best example, but you see there's 4 here? Specialist actually mines all attached ores. Alright, here, this will be a better example. So you see all of these, this great big gigantic thing of coal, which is normally a pain to mine, even with like efficiency 5, just because there's so much of it, and you always run into it. Now with Specialist, all I have to do is go like this, and the entire thing is gone, and I get all of it right there. It's great. So that was just, one quick thing that I wanted to make sure that I showed everyone was that, custom enchants are in, which is nice. We still have the sugarcane farm, if you remember that. But after Allegiance, dissipated, they went ahead and gave me the farm since I'm the one who built it. So we do still have that, which is nice. It keeps getting raided because people think it's a base, but whatever. That's about my thought process on it. Let's go ahead and drop that in there. And I'm not even sure at the moment what my balance is sitting at. I think I just spent a bunch of money, so yeah, I have 153,000, and I have 2 blaze spawners that are in the auction house right now. So, hopefully I go up a bunch, but what was I going to show you next? I've done this before, I promise. Oh, here's what it was. Wrong one. All right. And one thing that, we've been able to get up to is we have a cow spawner, which is, cool. If I ever need leather, I can drop it down and do a little bit of grinding. But spider spawner, skeleton spawner. But I have 6 pigman spawners. I did have 8, but we got raided at this base. And, that kind of sucks. But let's go ahead and see if we can get this up over 20,000. If we can get it over 20,000, I'll let it go. And one of the things that, I'd said in a couple of the videos is that my herbalism was getting up really high relatively quickly. And I actually get over 4 complete hunger bars. That is way too... Come on, guys. Give me something. Nope. I'm not gonna change that. Let's go ahead and put this baby back in here till there's more people on. And so I actually get 4 complete hunger bars from 1 carrot now. Carrot is better than steak for me, which is interesting. Let's see. We also have some of the new ones are Demolition Hunter and Sniper. Demolition actually gives you a chance to shoot a live TNT out of your bow. Hunter gives you increased damage to mobs, and Sniper basically decreases the amount of fall that your arrow has, so it flies straighter. And I just got done talking to Sherman earlier, who's the leader of the faction, and we are actually in full recruiting mode. So if you guys, play on this server or would like to play on this server, leave me a message, hit me up on Twitter, come on here, let one of us know. I'll leave the website for our recruiting down in the comment section, and go through that and let us know, because we're definitely looking for faction members, and we don't scam people, we don't hack. It's just, good fun. And who knows, you might show up in a video or two if you're lucky. Maybe. Haha. I have carrots. Okay. One thing that you don't want to tell anyone, shh. If you know what it is, then you know what it is. If you don't, I'm not telling you yet. But before we got raided, which you can see from the... No! That was beneficial. Not beneficial, but there's a word there that I can't think of, because for some reason I can't think of it. Oh well. Come on. Let's get back up here. You can see the cobblestone in the wall from where we got raided. And when we got raided, this is where my pigman spawners were. We actually lost the 2 that were at the top, but Sherman had had a chance to take down those 6 before they got in. And they made it right through there. We're actually getting ready to move, so this will no longer be the base. That's why, giving you a little tour thingy. I'm not really too worried about it. But it's just, I was trying to give you guys just a quick update and apologize that I've been gone for so long. This is really short, cut, sweet, to the point, hopefully. And, there's not a whole lot else going on other than, like the YouTubers don't really play on this too much anymore. Like Pizza Hut and Nade, I haven't really seen them on recently. So the servers kind of died down a little bit just because they're not here anymore, so we don't get that gigantic influx. The hackers have also died down a little bit, which is nice. And now it's just a regular server, and we're all starting. Here's another thing that was added: stacking of mobs, which is great. I'm gonna go ahead, jump in here, grab my grinding sword, which has one of the new custom enchants experience on it. which actually increases the amount of experience given to you by mobs, which also an amazing custom enchant. Go ahead and get through these guys. There we go. Let's go ahead, grab him / fix. Go ahead and drop him into our custom bow chest. And I mean that's basically all we got, for this quick little update as to the welcome back. Not a lot has happened on the server. I mean, factions have come, factions has fallen, all that stuff. But starting in the next episode, we're actually going to be generating the walls for our new base, or at least we're going to be generating the wall for the inside base, just so we can get started and start setting stuff up. But we have big plans for our new base. It's actually relatively large. We're going to be doing a full grinding setup in it from bedrock to sky limit, which is going to be great. And we got big plans. So if you guys like factions or have never played factions and would like to, go ahead, check out the website in the comments below, and come by and let us know. Make sure say that you saw it on the video and that's how you got there. But I hope you guys are glad that I'm back. Let me know in the comment section what you want to see, since it's been a little while. And as always, later.